Hey guys, this is Troy Barrett with Team Loyalty, and I have the privilege today to interview Christopherson. And we're going to just do a quick interview and let her give you her testimonial. But before we get started, I want to make sure that when you're watching this video that you know that this video has not been approved by the FDA, the FTC, or any government agency. In no way do we represent what we say represent My Daily Choice or HempWorks. We aren't speaking for them. We're just speaking in an interview of our own personal opinions. And we're not claiming that we can make or cure or treat any medical condition. We're just talking about what these products and what our company has done for us. So with that being said, I am lucky today to have the opportunity to interview Kristina. And I'm going to ask Kristina a few questions here. So Kristina, if you don't mind, can you tell people where you're from, maybe a little bit about your family as well?
I live in Malala, Oregon. I recently married my husband, who's a police officer. I've been a hairstylist, nail technician, lash artist for almost 30 years. I've also done many years in the health and fitness industry, and I'm currently a homeschool mom.
That is awesome. We hope to do the same thing this year with our kids. We're going to keep 2 of our kids home and homeschool them this year as well. So I think that's such an awesome thing. Now, when you guys get away and you do anything for fun, are you an outdoors kind of person? Do you guys, what's something recreationally that you guys enjoy doing as a family?
Absolutely. We love to travel and get out as much as possible. A couple years ago, we bought a Harley, so we love to go on our rides.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw on your Facebook post, I think I saw you were out riding recently.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. Well, can you tell me, and I know this answer, but for those that are just watching this, can you tell me how your sponsor got you to join My Daily Choice and HempWorks? Kind of walk them through the process and what that was like.
Well, I really started as a customer first, seeking out pain relief for my pet. And after using it for a month and having incredible results, he just reached out and called me on the phone and asked me how my results were doing, and just casually mentioned that there was a business opportunity available within the company, and the compensation plan was very nice. We talked a little bit more about that, and he sent me some information about it, and I did my research and decided it was something I wanted to go forward with and help other people have results with their pets as well.
Now, since we can make medical claims with pets, could you tell the people watching a little bit more, like specifically what was going on with your pet and what it did for your pet as well?
Sure. Actually have 2 Mastiffs, but one of them had injured herself in the backyard just playing, basically like a sports injury. She tore her CCL, and I had taken her to the vet and had a very lengthy discussion with her options, and the surgery that was recommended to fix it also came with a lot of complications, and in his own advice was not going to fare well for her. And so I came home and had a very heartfelt discussion with our family about what was in store for her. And basically I was left with either thousands and thousands of dollars for a surgery that was likely not going to be successful and lifetime of pain medication. So that kind of started me on the journey to seek other options, and particularly CBD, because I had heard a lot of good things about it working well for pets. And so I did my research and sought out a few other companies before I actually ended up with this one. And yeah, so it kind of started there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember you talking about that story, and that's amazing because, you know, so many people, I hear stories of people that have put pets down. They've been sick with different things, and it's just amazing the results that I've seen with CBD oil and what it's done for pets. And you've got such a great example. I've seen videos of your pets jumping around after they were on our CBD oil. So it's actually, you know, it's just truly an amazing story.
Yeah, and it's nice to know that, you know, I mean, her life is probably not going to be as long as her brother's anyways, but at least the life that she's going to have with us can be pain-free and happy and healthy.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, sometimes there's going to be people that are going to see this video and they're going to be looking and seeing who they want to, personally pick as someone that they would want to do business with. And I think that it's really important to tell them, why they should do business with you. So my question is, what was the first things that you did to get your first results with the business? Like, what did you do initially? And, did you put a lot of facts out there, or did you tell stories about your pets? Kind of give them an idea of what you did as, people are evaluating whether they want to work with Kristina directly.
Okay. So, I not only have a testimony with my pet, but also myself, because I saw how well it worked for her. And I knew myself, I had been seeking, I'm always seeking natural alternatives to my own. So my second month into using this brand, I also started using it for myself and seeing incredible results there as well. And I immediately just started talking about it and telling my story. I mainly started with talking about my pet first, because that was where my first experience was with it. I kind of kept to myself a little bit about my own experience, because I wasn't quite I wasn't really sure where my result story was just yet.
Yeah.
But I right away just started talking and sharing about it, because I know so many other people with pets and that have problems, and that, I wanted to be able to just bring to light that there's other options. And I used mainly social media, because that's a great outlet for me. I have a lot of Facebook friends, and it's a great way to reach a lot of people. So I just kind of told my story and asked people if they were interested to contact me, and I would share what I'm doing with them and help them get it if they wanted.
Now, shortly after I met you, I think, if you don't mind talking about this, I think you also had a knee surgery as well, didn't you? And
yes.
Did you get a product? Do you think that helped in any ways, taking these products with your recovery?
I think it absolutely did, because I really do not like to take narcotics and pharmaceutical medication. And, I know that there is a time and a place where you just absolutely have to.
Sure. Yeah.
So my first 48 hours, I did take what was prescribed to me, but I wanted off of it immediately. I did not like feel and groggy, and I just didn't like anything about it. So within 48 hours, I switched to taking CBD orally and using the topical pain rub.
Yeah, that's awesome. Those are awesome products, and we've got more coming out later this year, which is going to be amazing. What final tips or advice do you have that you can give to anyone that's watching, just someone that's maybe on the fence about, trying CBD? Maybe they've never tried it. Maybe they're in that stage that you were in where they were researching it. Or maybe it's someone that actually is looking to create an extra income, would like to learn how to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month. What last tips in this interview would you say you would give to those folks that are kind of considering My Daily Choice, HempWorks, or maybe whatever else is out there on the marketplace?
Well, I think first and foremost that you really just have got to try it. We do offer a 60-day money back guarantee. Like I said, I did try a few other products before I ended up here, and I wasn't very happy with the results I was getting or the quality of the products. And so, maybe that's the journey that they're in right now, is that discovery process. But I would definitely say, give HempWorks a try and see the difference. And then when it comes to sharing it with others, you just got to open your mouth and talk to people. You have a story to tell, so tell it. There's no wrong way to tell your own story. And the more you talk, the more people you can reach. Yep.
And I'm going to say this, folks, because Kristina is probably not going to say it about herself. Kristina is one of the most dynamic superstars in our company. She's an up-and-coming riser that's about ready to rank advance in our company. In the description below, there's going to be a link that says take a free tour, and that's Kristina's direct way that you can reach out to her directly. And so I want you to just click on that link and take the free tour. And Kristina, I don't want to take much more of your time. I know you're a busy person as a mom and a wife and a hairstylist and, this business and everything else. And, I didn't plan on any other questions, so I was going to end right there. But it makes me think, for that person that is extremely busy and they don't have time and things, how did you create enough time to build this business to where you're almost reaching one of the first rank advancements in the company?
I just really try to work in what I call pockets of time. And so when I very first, quote, launched my business, it was literally the day after my knee surgery, and I knew I was going to be bedridden. Remember me talking to you?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to be stuck in a recliner for at least 2 weeks. I'm going to use that time to talk and tell my story and reach people and have the time to message. And so that worked really well to just sort of like come out of the gate running. Since then, I've had to really work on balance with all the things that I do have going, but to me, it's worth it. I get up a little bit earlier, maybe stay up a little bit later, work in pockets of time. I intentionally block out time each day to talk to people and to have the time to hear their story and hear what's going on in their body and offer them solutions and take that time. And honestly, it doesn't really take that much time. You know, if you're really intentional with your time and what you're doing, it doesn't really take that much time.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. So again, guys, this is Kristina Christopherson. She's from Molalla, Oregon. I highly recommend that you reach out to her. Just down below in the description is a free tour. You can watch that free tour. There's a 35-minute video done by our CEO. And then Kristina will know that you've pre-enrolled and that you're interested in reaching out to her. She's really good about following up with you. And so just do that and take that next step. And then I'm sure Kristina would be happy to reach out to you after that. Yeah. Thanks, Kristina. I want to thank you for your time today. And those of you that are just looking at HempWorks My Daily Choice for the first time, I highly recommend that you take a look today. And I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to us today. Thanks, Kristina.
Thank you.
All right, goodbye.